Success is the sum of small efforts done day in and day out. I'm Anthony, and I'm gonna take you through today's HIIT at home strength workout. We're gonna start with our triplet warm-up. We have 10 split squats on each leg. You're gonna step forward with one leg, lower your body down, tap your knee on the ground, and come on right back up. What I wanna see is at the bottom and the top, that back knee is directly underneath the head. We're not drifting forward or backwards. So when you're done 10, you're gonna switch legs and do 10 on the other side. Now, we're gonna move on to 10 Spidermans. We're gonna keep with the lunge theme. So one foot is gonna be forward. You're gonna reach up to the sky with that same leg. Hand goes back down, switch legs, and reach up again. So this time we just have 10 total, or 5 on each side. Now, we're gonna move on to sit-ups. On the ground, your legs are gonna be bent today. We want you to touch the ground over your head and then try and throw your chest into your knees. We're gonna make full contact and go classic gym class sit-ups. We want full contact with those thighs to make sure that you go all the way up through the full range of motion. When you're done, you have a second set of split squats, Spidermans, and sit-ups, and then it's time to move on to our next triplet. We have Cossack Squats. We're gonna do 5 in a row on each side, no pauses. You're just gonna drop all the way down, come all the way back up. Focus on picking this foot up towards the ceiling. Focus on driving that knee out and keeping your chest up nice and tall. 5 on each side for a total of 10 reps. Then we're gonna move on to up downs. Hands flat on the ground, feet overlapping with the hands. At the end of the rep, you're gonna stand up nice and tall. At the top, it's a perfect chance to take a nice deep breath and help keep that heart rate down. That'll help prepare you for a longer conditioning piece for today. After our up downs, we're gonna finish out with push-ups. We want the chest to hit the ground and right back up. No pauses. We wanna stay nice and fast. Our goal here is to do 10 push-ups as quick as you can, focusing on just flashing those arms into a lockout and then dropping right back down. As you can see with chest, if the body on the feet is a little bit too hard, we'll drop the knees down to make it a little bit easier. So you have 2 rounds of 10 Cossack squats, 5 on each side, 10 up downs, and 10 push-ups. Now, no strength piece today, but what we are gonna focus on is a longer conditioning piece. We have an 18-minute workout, as many rounds as possible of 4 exercises. The first exercise, we're gonna start with 40 mountain climbers. Now, similar to what we did with our Spidermans, we want that front foot to come in contact with the ground. These are a little bit slower, but we still want you to focus on keeping that back leg stretched out nice and far and getting that front leg up, opening up the hips. Now, when you're done your 40 mountain climbers, you grab a single dumbbell. You can use a kettlebell or a backpack. We're gonna hold that dumbbell in front of us this way, where your hands are close together and that weight is a little bit further away from you. We're gonna do 30 goblet squats. Now, these again can be as quick as you'd like. We just wanna make sure you go through the full range of motion. Hips below knees, and then at the top you stand up, get a little glute squeeze. You should almost lift off the ground just a hair. 30 reps just like that. As soon as you're done your 30, you're gonna leave that dumbbell in the same place, and we have alternating front rack lunges. Step forward, tap the knee, step back. Notice how there are no extra steps. Step forward, step back, and switch. That's it. Try to do as little movement as possible to get the work done. Now, as soon as you're done your 20, our set of 10 is gonna be dumbbell facing burpees. So you gotta give yourself a little bit of room. You're gonna lay all the way down with your head hovering just above what we're using here. Now, Jess is gonna pop up to a plank, hop her feet in, stand all the way up. Now at this point, we want her to do a jump and a turn. There's no extra steps. So jump, turn, back down. Then we come up, feet right in, and jump and turn. One of the things that tends to make this a little bit harder is if you bring your feet in and you're still 3 feet from the dumbbell. We don't want you to take that extra step before you jump, so focus on compressing that burpee as tight as you can, as close to the hands. Now, if hopping up from a burpee isn't your thing, we're gonna do the same thing coming down, come up to a plank. You're gonna step one foot up, step the other foot up, then jump and turn. Notice there's still no extra movements. Down, step, step, jump and turn. The goal is to turn so you're facing the same object. So I'm gonna turn this way, then on this side, I'm gonna turn that way. That way we're not spinning around in circles and adding dizziness to the workout. So you have 18 minutes of 40 mountain climbers with the heels touching. Then you have 30 goblet squats, 20 front rack lunges, and 10 burpees over the dumbbell. Enjoy the longer conditioning piece. Have a great workout and a great rest of your day.